I built this little e-ink display dashboard this weekend. I wanted to share a little bit about it. So when you plug it in, it connects to the Wi-Fi. It grabs the latest weather data, including a forecast for the next 24 hours. But at the same time, it's actually taking CO2 measurements from the room every 30 seconds or so, and then displaying those on a nice graph. Back to the weather. Here's the forecast for the next 7 hours or so. It's split up into 2 screens there. And here's the full device as it refreshes on my desk. Now the 2 screens act completely independently, so you can have whatever data you want at the top and whatever data you want at the bottom. I've got the weather forecast for 2 locations displayed. That there is the CO2 sensor and the enclosure that I 3D printed. So the CO2 sensor is accurate from about 400 parts per million to about 5,000 parts per million. And this is all powered by a Raspberry Pi Pico W with that Wi-Fi connectivity. You can see the cable management there. Now I really like to be able to see the Pico W, that's why I built that enclosure to be completely open, and I wanted a little window from the front so that you could see the Pico. Let's just rip these screen protectors off. You can see here that it's quite low powered. So this has been running for about 46 minutes. And you can see it's used about 49 milliamp hours of power. Now this isn't battery powered, it will be plugged in 24/7, so I didn't do too much battery optimization at all. I could have done a bit more, like for example switching the Wi-Fi off when it's not uploading data, but since it's plugged in 24/7, I didn't do too much power management. Here's an older prototype of the stand, so it's just 2 3D printed parts that clip together. I didn't really like the color of this one, so I printed it again in that kind of sapphire blue that you see behind. Right now it's displaying the CO2 temperature and humidity and uploading all of that data to my server. And you can see here that all of the data is being tracked on my website, which is Flask based website built from Python. Now there's also a little Pico screen demo. This shows what data might be displaying on the Pico at any one time. And that's it really, just a cool little e-ink display with some weather data, some CO2 data, and that's it. Thanks for watching.